I was diagnosed a week before I was ready to leave on my honeymoon with my wife, Sarah. I had some tingling in my face, and she strongly suggested that I go see the doctor. So I went to see the doctor, had an MRI, and he pulled me into his office. And before I could even sit down, he said, "Richard, you have a brain tumor." I didn't know what to think. I mean, it was devastating. The only time I had heard about a brain tumor was my grandfather had died in 1961 of a brain tumor. So I said, "Well, what am I supposed to do?" I had tears in my eyes. I was 24 years old, and he said, "Well, wait for the brain surgeon to call and go home and write your will." So I left the office in tears, and I called my wife on the way home and said, "We're not going out to dinner with our friends tonight. I'll be home in a couple minutes. We have to talk." I walked into our apartment, and before I could even get the words out, I broke down in tears and said, I have a brain tumor. They say it's supposed to be okay. I'm supposed to be fine, but we've got to wait to call and go see the surgeon. The next day, the surgeon called me at work and said, "Come in to see me right away." My wife and I went in to see him, and he said, "Well, I can get you in to see you tomorrow. We can have surgery tomorrow." And I said, "I just can't do it so quickly." He said, "All right, well, we're not waiting more than a week." So a week later, rather than being on our honeymoon, rather than being in the Mediterranean, my wife and I spent the week sitting in Mass General Hospital trying to recover from brain surgery.